Hello, everyone. Just kind of want to do a little recap on the legislative branch and look at what they're doing right now, especially with what's been going on with the outbreak of COVID-19. Last week, you found out about the legislative branch and the role of Congress. The most important thing that they do is create laws. So let's just kind of take a look at what they're doing to help prevent, uh, the outbreak of COVID-19 as well as to help out our economy. So if you kind of just take a look again, Congress, the most important thing that they do is they make laws. Right now, they're trying to create a stimulus bill to help people out in many ways. They're talking about $1.8 trillion of this stimulus bill. And again, it would have to be majority in the House of Representatives, majority in the Senate, and then the president would have to sign off on it in order for it to become a law. And then it would be able to get this funding to different groups. Well, what is it? So they're looking at getting money on a two front healthcare, looking at the healthcare industry. So, looking at funding and giving support to hospitals and healthcare providers. They're overwhelmed. Their staff is being overworked. They're going to have to be able to provide money to be able to kind of help compensate for that, supplies and things that they're going through, equipment like ventilators, masks, gloves, and so much more. Part of the healthcare was with some of the packages would be about giving free virus testing, to check to see if people do have it. At the very beginning, when this outbreak started, not a lot of people were able to get tested. That's increased, and that should continue to increase. If we look at kind of the other side of it, the economy, because of this, people, you're talking about businesses shutting down. People are being laid off from work, or people are not going into work where they're not making a salary. One of the major things of the stimulus bill by Congress would be to fund unemployment. There's talks of paying people 100% of their salary up to 6 weeks. Some I've even seen 4 months, depending on how long this lasts. But you're talking about a lot of people that have lost their jobs or that aren't able to go into work. And of course, they want to be able to need to be able to feed their families, pay their rent, pay their mortgage, and be able to provide. So the government's putting together a package to be able to do that, with some tweaks and changes that they're looking at doing because nothing's been finalized yet. They also want to help out small businesses, providing a credit so that those small businesses can pay their rent, they can pay their employees, they can pay for supplies. A lot of them are closed down right now. So when all this is done, that they'll be able to get back up and running and be fine. Also, large companies, like especially like the airline industry. That's an industry that's been affected really heavily by this. So the government would provide money as well to help them out. And so just kind of just taking a look at some things. So going through Congress right now, one bill that was passed was the Families First Coronavirus Response Act, and that was in March 18th. It was officially signed into law, and this was money that went to help out with free coronavirus testing, establishing paid leave. So if someone got sick, they were able to get paid. They had a family member that was sick to be able to help provide unemployment money, as well as food, being able to provide money, free and reduced lunches for schools, being able to provide food for people that are in need. This was all part of the first act that was passed. We're kind of looking at a three-phase portion to the legislative branch. The first one and second one have gone through. This is now the third one that they're looking at doing. This is the biggest one, of course, and that's what I was mentioning before about the healthcare industry and then helping out with the economy. These are some examples of things that could be on the ticket for it. So $300 billion for small businesses to help out the airline industry, helping out hotels, casinos, cruise lines, and then helping out and paying money to the American people that are on unemployment, especially. So yeah, this is the legislative branch at work. This is what they're working on right now, kind of in real time. You're all at home, virtual learning, and it's it's the legislative branch. It's Congress's job to try and help out and make laws and do certain things. And one of the things that they're trying to do is this stimulus package that is going to help provide. To help try and fix the economy, and then also to help prevent from the spread of the outbreak of it, as well as help out in the healthcare industry. All right, that's the legislative branch. What's going on now in 5 minutes? See you, everyone.